Hello guys, today we will be learning about the device called turbidity meter, and shortly we'll also know about what is turbidity. Okay, so the turbidity meter is a device that is used to measure turbidity, and we also call this device as nephelometer. So the working principle of the nephelometry, or you can say the turbidity, is based on the scattering or absorption of light by solid or colloidal particles suspended in solutions. So when light is passed through the suspension, a part of the incident radiant energy is dissipated by absorption, reflection and reaction, while remainder is transmitted. In fact, the measurement of intensity of transmitted light is a function of the concentration of dispersed phase, and this becomes the basis of turbidimetric analysis. Okay, so in the diagram you can see here we have a light source, and then we have a lens, okay, and then we have a sample. Okay, and finally we can see this is a detector and the readout. So the nephelometry is somewhat different from the other devices. In nephelometry, the light is passed through the sample solution and the suspended particles directly and the amount of scattered radiation is measured generally at 90°. The measurement of intensity of scattered light is measured as a function of concentration of dispersed phase is the basis of analysis of nephelometry, or you can say turbidity meter. It is very important to note that in the nephelometry, incident and scattered light are of same wavelength, okay, whereas as you can talk about the fluorometer, the scattered light is of longer wavelength than the incident light. So the light detector, which is placed at a 90° angle to the light source, and detects the amount of light that is reflected back at it. Hello guys, today we are going to do the turbidity of water. Okay, the experiment is we will be finding out the turbidity of the water using this instrument which is called turbidity meter, which is the brand name is Hanna. So first of all, we should know what is turbidity. So turbidity is basically called the murkiness, or the you can say the cloudiness of the water, which is caused by the particles that is suspended or dissolved in water that is scatter light, making the water appear, you can say cloudy or murky. So the particulate matter includes the sediment, that is clay and silt, and it can be fine organic or inorganic matter, sometimes soluble organic, colored organic matter, algae and other microscopic organisms. Okay, so if the water has a high turbidity, it is basically going to tell you that it can be caused by silt, mud, algae, plant pieces, melting glaciers, saw wood. Okay, so normally the water which is having a high turbidity needs to be removed using the technique called filtration or centrifugation. Okay, so this is also sometimes turbidity is also defined as the relative clarity of a liquid, and it is also called as optical characteristic of the water, and is a measurement of amount of light that is scattered by the material in the water when a light is shined through the water sample. So the higher the intensity of the scattered light, so we can say the higher the turbidity. Okay, and the turbid water are, if the water has a high turbidity that is more than 5 NTU, so this is not suitable for drinking, and turbidity basically also affects the water quality, and this is an important indicator of the number of suspended particles in the water. Specifically, this is suspended or dissolved, so it can adversely affect the aquatic life or the marine species. So suspended particles that can cause turbidity can block the light to our aquatic plants, some other organisms also, and can carry the pollutants like lead, mercury and bacteria. And today we are going to basically measure the turbidity of the water. As I already told you, this is a turbidity meter, and normally the best way to measure turbidity in a wide variety of samples is a nephelometer, which is also known as turbidity meter. Turbidity can be measured in a lot of units. So this is NTU, sometimes FTU, which is for marine turbidity units. Turbidity units is NTU, and it can also be measured in JTU also. So for now operating or starting the turbidity meter, what we will do, we'll first press on. Okay, and now we have, these are our standards. So this one is 0.10, 0.10, this is less than 1, this is 15, and this is 100, and this is 750. So what we will do before measuring the unknown, we will check one of our standards if it is conforming to the values that is printed on the bottle. So this is our standard. So what we will do, first of all, we need to clean this with these cloth very well, the surfaces, okay, and then we'll open the lid. Okay, this is, the brand is Hanna and the model number is HI98703. okay, so now we will, and then we will read. So this is 763 and the printed value is 750, so it's okay. Now we'll check the 100 NTU. The NTU we all know is Nephelometric Turbidity Unit. So it shows 99.9, which is okay. It's not much deviation from the main value. One more, this is 0.01. So this is 0.14. This is the bottle for finding the turbidity for unknown. So we have tap water here. So what we will do, we'll add the tap water here and then cap it up. So this is around 3.68. We have another sample. So here the value is very high, which is 667 NTU. So the first sample was not so turbid and this sample is very turbid.